Hey guys, this is Nathan and welcome back to the Unbound realm. Hope you guys are doing good today. I am doing great. So I've been doing a bunch of work between episodes. I dug the pit here for our storage system down by another 8 blocks, I believe. Maybe it was only 4. I don't remember, but I dug it down quite a bit. And one byproduct of this is this has turned into one heck of a slime farm. So I just went around and killed all the slimes. I've got 16 slime balls. But the other thing that you can see is I have added quite a few more modules to this thing. So I think I just added 4 more. So we now have smooth stone down on the end, cobblestone, andesite, granite, diorite, gravel, dirt, sand, netherrack, and an unused unit right here. And I'm not sure what we're going to be putting in that, but I'm sure we can figure out something. Now, one thing that I have noticed is every once in a while, and it is very rare, items will get past the filters. So it will be a good idea for all of these items that are going to be in the bulk storage system to still have a location in our categorizer. Now, the categorizer, that's another thing. We need to increase the size of that thing because it's still not going to be big enough. But yeah, we should be able to take, so basically all of the stuff that's going to be in our bulk storage, we should be able to throw those into one slice of chests along with some other things. I don't know. We'll figure out what we're going to do with that as we start to get closer to getting all of this straightened out. But slime farm, yes. I have quite a bit of slime now. So if we pop up here and look in the redstone chest, look at all of this. We have all of these slime blocks and then tons of slime balls. So yeah, we can take these and turn them into 12 more slime blocks. So yeah, we got almost 2.5 stacks of slime blocks and 7 slime balls just from me building in here. Also, you can see I've got some patches of dirt down here. So I have been doing some tree farming in here. I did some dark oak farming first. That's why it's set up in 4x4 or 2x2s. And then I decided I would do some acacia. And so we have tons of acacia. But because of that, you know, I needed to be able to get the saplings back. So, made myself some hoes. I have a Silk Touch, Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3 Diamond Hoe, and an Efficiency 5, Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3 Mending Diamond Hoe. So, we do need to change those into Netherite, but the Silk Touch one also needs to be upgraded. But yes, that greatly improves my speed of harvesting trees because now I can go through and clear out the majority of the leaves, especially with the acacia, because they grow in really bad patterns. But yes, we are getting somewhere on this. So, you know, I am thinking about it. Let's take a look at what we've got that we could put into that final unit. So, cobblestone, we still need to run this into the storage unit, and actually, let's see here, let's drop these guys off in the ender chest. So the cobblestone, we still have some to run through the bulk sorter. Smooth stone, obviously, still a bunch to go through the bulk sorter. I have moved ores over here, which there's a lot of coal blocks, but I don't think I'm going to put those in bulk storage. This is just the diorite stairs and stuff, and we still have some andesite, diorite, and granite that could be run through the system. Maybe grass blocks, maybe not. I don't think we're going to get a lot more than what we can see here of these. So we've got our coarse dirt, our podzol, and our grass blocks. That might be good enough. You know, we just keep a slice for that stuff, and I think we might be okay. So the gravel, actually, I've removed just about everything from here. We're going to keep red sand, clay balls, flint, things like that in here. So that one's pretty well taken care of. Things that we get a lot of in the nether. That could possibly be something that we could consider. You know, we do get an awful lot of things from the nether. So that might be something that we could do. Red nether bricks. Oh yeah, I can't open the top row. Let's see here. Maybe basalt? basalt might be something, because we can actually make a basalt generator. And the things over here, I really don't think any of these are going to be something we're going to want, because this concrete powder, we have to craft that from things. Maybe if we were to set up an automatic or a semi-automated ice farm, we might be able to put ice in there. I guess we could do glass. That would be a possibility. Redstone ore might be a thing that we could put in there. But even with the amount that I've got in here, we still haven't filled one chest with redstone components. And we've been using this stuff, so I don't know. Rails is a definite no. The wood stuff, I don't think so, but maybe we could put in bamboo if we were to make an automated bamboo farm? Question mark? Spruce, nothing there, nothing in the dark oak, because, yeah, we have to manually harvest that. And once again, I don't think anything here. So really, there isn't too much to put into those. Now, one thing that I will say, this sorting system is really nice because we can actually keep very few items in our filter chests. So if we look in the hopper here, I've upped to 9 item filters in the first or the second slot, and then the individuals here, which when this is completely filled up, there will be 1 item left in there when it shuts down. So yes, that works perfectly. So we can keep a minimal amount of stuff in the hoppers, and that also means that the system can handle a bit of a surge if it needs to. And man, those droppers, they get really annoying. But now the next thing that I need to do is to get the next batch of items filtered out of here. So the next thing that we need to filter out is non-stackable items, and then items that stack to 16. So what we're going to need to do next is we're going to need to take this item stream and collect it into next a hopper chain, and that hopper chain will then have the item filter for the non-stackable items and the 16 stackable items. And then I think we'll dispense it back into a water stream and run it back over to the input of the Categorizer. So yes, I've got that to work on. I might go ahead and build one more of these bulk storage sorters as well. I'm not even sure how many we've got here. Let's do a quick count. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 of them and a chest that's stuck open. Why are you stuck open? I don't know. But we do have 10 units. That actually sounds like a good number. So I think what we'll do is we will call that good, having the 10 bulk storage units. Of course, those are eventually going to need to be run through water streams over to a bulk storage area where we can access all of that very easily. But I think just off of the end of this last unit, we'll go ahead and collect all of the items that are remaining in the item stream, run them through our non-stackable item filter and our 16 stackable item filter, and then run the bulk or the remainder of it back over to our Categorizer. So I've got some stuff to take care of. I'm gonna get to it. So I was waiting for a video to render, so I thought I would go and do a little bit of mining, and I did get a lot of stuff. So yeah, a lot of it still hasn't been sorted. If we take a look around the back here, we got a few diamonds, a whole bunch of iron, some redstone, gold. All of this stuff has now been put into the system. Music discs obviously are not, and neither is the horse armor because it's non-stackable. But I just dumped my inventory. But when I was coming back from the mines, I heard a little something. So I got up to the top of the water stream here. And let's see if we can hear it. Zombie villager groans. So that kind of got me really concerned. So I decided I would come up here, and my front door is missing. So I'm sitting there looking around trying to figure out where on earth this zombie villager is, and I see this front door is missing, and the concrete powder collapsed. So I still hadn't found the zombie. I keep looking, and this door is missing. And I came in here, and yeah, Tinkerbell got turned into a zombie. So we're going to have to convert Tinkerbell back into a villager. But then also, as I was walking around here trying to find the zombie, I heard that. A witch. So there is a witch up here in the top of this. One of our other villagers got turned into a witch, probably by a lightning strike. So, yeah, that's not good. But I am going to replace these doors, and I'm going to do a little something that I saw a trick for. So if we put in a door like this, zombies recognize that as a closed door, and they will try to break it. But if we put the door in sideways, if I can get it here. Okay, so that's the wrong side. Let me go to the other side. Okay, so if we put the door in like this, when we close it, now the zombies see this as an open door, and they won't break it. But they can't go through it because it's blocking the path. So that's a nice little trick. I think I'm probably going to do that to all the doors here in the village, because, yeah, I'm really getting tired, and I think I may have already done it to that one. And I'm pretty sure that I did it to this one. I guess the easiest way to tell, I don't have any... Oh, well, I can grab from over here. We have a pressure plate here. So the easiest way to tell which way this door is put in would be to throw a trap door in front of it. And yeah, when the trap door comes off, it opens. So, yes, that... And that one's the same way. So yeah, I've already changed both of those. And I have a couple more to do. But I need to get some potions of weakness so that we can convert Tinkerbell back into a villager. And I don't know what we're going to do with the witch. I have no idea. I don't think there's any way that we can do anything with a witch. So, yeah. That's unfortunate, and, you know, I'll be honest, I think that it may have been my mending villager. I don't know. I didn't even think about that. I popped my head up there, but before I could do anything, the witch threw a poison potion at me, and I decided it was best to run away. Okay, so, there's the witch. Can we see the villager? I can see the tip of his head. Okay. Please, shut the door. So, yeah, that was our mending villager. Oh, that's no good. But hopefully that will stop the zombies from breaking our doors. And one more place that I want to do this is down here going into this area. Where on earth did the door go? There it is. So, yeah. That is very unfortunate, but at least we have a fix for it. So yeah, let me get some stuff together. I'll go ahead and cure Tinkerbell. And then I'll get back to working on the storage system. Are you serious? That's actually the first time that I have cured a zombie villager? Huh. Strange. But now you're a nitwit, so what good does that do? Come on, find a point of interest. Oh well. Yeah. So, we got Tinkerbell fixed. I don't know what on earth we're going to do with the witch, though. I don't think there's anything we can do with the witch. What on earth? Were you spinning around in a circle here, horse? What? I don't know. Anyway, I gotta get back down, do a little bit more work on the stuff underneath the base here, or the village in the storage area, and I'll be back in a little bit. So I now have the end of the line set up down here on our bulk storage filters. So if I head down here, we can kind of take a look at what's going on, and I'll explain some of this stuff here in just a little bit. But so after we've gone past all 10 of the bulk storage systems, we get to this spot right here where we're dumping into a whole bunch of hoppers. So we have 4 hoppers here, which would be able to keep up with our 2 droppers. And those dump into 2 double chests. And let's see if we can get down below here so that we can see this. So we have 4 hoppers dumping into 2 double chests. So these double chests will act as a buffer, as well as the 4 hoppers above, as well as the 4 hoppers underneath, because it's going to start filling. You know, the first hopper is going to be grabbing more items than the last one most of the time. And that means that all of this stuff will slowly fill up. But that goes through here through a non-stackable item filter, and our non-stackable items go down here and run up this outside pipe back to the overflow chest currently for the Categorizer. Everything else comes over here to this dropper, gets sent up here, and runs to the input chest to the Categorizer. Now I have run one simple test so far, and I am ready to actually run a full-scale test on this thing. Now I actually have nothing in my inventory that will go into the bulk storage, but we can take all of this and throw it in here. And I don't want to throw my normal tools in, but we have some stackable items, we have some non-stackable items. We have items that are in the system, we have items that are not in the system. But we can see this thing will unload all of that stuff very quickly into the item stream. That item stream then runs down past the bulk filters, and we should actually stay up. Yep, we can actually see the items coming in. And I really like this idea. It's one of the reasons I wanted to do this. It kind of gives some kinetics to the base, even though we may not see it, but there are items moving around, and I think that's really cool. Now, one thing that does kind of stink here is I blocked my access around here, and actually this needs to go away. And so I had placed these 3 trap doors here so that I could get past, and then I put in this item pipe, and wow, that's already finished. But then I put in this item pipe, and I can't get past anymore anyway. But yeah, I've got a couple more items here to throw in. I don't know, did I pick up some hoppers, or did I miss dropping some in? I don't know. But we should get everything here. So already the bows have come through, the music discs have come through. So yeah, the items are being filtered. So the only thing that really would be an issue anymore is if items get stuck anywhere. And I've been kind of trying to be careful on that, and we're going to get rid of those. So yeah, I will kind of keep an eye on this because, yeah, I don't want to lose my items to just getting stuck in something. But we can hear now, we can actually see the items popping into this item stream. And this is actually one of the places that I was concerned, and I just saw an item go into the non-stackable item stream as well. But I used to be getting items stuck right here on this ice block. And if it continues to be an issue, I will redirect the how this is all set up right here for the main item dispenser. Also, I would kind of like to be able to have this go a little faster, and I might actually be able to do that. I might be able to set up 2 of these non-stackable item filters and run them into, into one dropper, and then I could use an observer clock to run that, but that would also double up the speed of this one, because that is moving rather slow. I don't know. I might have to think about that. That would be a possible upgrade if we run into issues. But it looks like everything's flowing through here okay, and that's the main thing. So the next thing that we have to discuss is these blocks that are in the way here. So, how am I have a way to get onto those. So we'll go around this side. And can I still make this jump? Yes, okay. So what I have here is actually a little extra system that I want to add to the Categorizer itself. So one issue with the Categorizer is that it is very slow. So I want to kind of try to speed it up a little. And one of the ways that I'm going to speed it up is by splitting it in half. So I want to double the size of the Categorizer, so we will still have the same number of units per half, but there will be a lot less of this drive time there and time of items going through long hopper chains. So that will greatly reduce the amount of time per pickup. But then also there is this system right here that I am kind of working on. So one thing that the Categorizer does, and we should see it here in just a little bit, is on the way back, the hopper minecart goes over flashing powered rails. Now this makes the minecart go really slowly as it's moving, as we can see here. The issue is, if the items that are going through the hopper chain are going to the overflow chest, honestly, we shouldn't have to delay that. We shouldn't have to have all of the items going to the overflow chest be routed through the entire system and slow it all down. So what I'm going to do, this system here, if any of the pieces on this side would activate, a torch would turn on here. Now that torch will activate this redstone line here, and that is picked up by this repeater and sent down to keep the powered rail powered at all times. So that is what this does. Now, another thing that it will need to do then, if we get back... no! If we get back over here... Thank you. I got my trapdoors. So if we come back over here, we can see after the items leave the dropper elevator, they go through a couple of hoppers before they actually get to the sorting module slices. So we can actually put a locked hopper right here. We don't want to put it right next to the dropper elevator, but we can put it right here. But we can put a locked hopper right here, and if the... well, yeah, it'll be over on that side, but if that system recognizes that the item is going into that section, then that hopper will remain locked, and all items will go over the top of it. Now, if that redstone line does not turn on, that will tell us that the item that is running through currently doesn't go in that slice. So what we can do then is grab it, unlock that hopper, grab it out of the item chain, and redirect it to the next unit, rather than having to send it all the way around. So as soon as the items are unloaded from the hopper minecart, it's just a matter of seconds before they're all up the dropper elevator and out of the system. And they would be gone long before that hopper gets locked. So that's what I'm going to do to try to improve the efficiency of this a little bit. It'll take a little more redstone in a second loading system like this one here, and a second unloading system like this one over here. But I think it's going to be well worth it. And for now, we have our non-stackable item filter still coming back to our overflow chest, but we can very easily redirect that item stream into some filters later on. But right now, I'm pretty happy with how this thing is looking. So I'm going to start working on getting the next segment of this lined out. and build a new unloading system over in this area. And yeah, there's going to be a major revamp in how the items are set up here and categorized. So I will get to that, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. So I now have another bank of the Categorizer set up here. I've got my unloading station here. Took quite a while to make all of this because I had to keep running back and forth to get the configuration of all the blocks and all the redstone. But everything seems to be working there. And I have over here the, well, let's see if we can see it here. The redstone set up over here to disable the speed. So if I drop in these cornflowers are not in the system anywhere, and we will see this redstone line down here, this redstone on the pink, will stay active, and the minecart will go back very quickly. So that stays on, and we will end up with the cornflowers here in the overflow chest. But if I grab, say, 4 cobblestone stairs and throw those in here, we will see now this time this redstone turns off and the minecart will go back slowly based on the actual observer clocks that run down underneath here. And is this one not turning off? You know, in all actuality, I probably don't even need the pistons underneath now, because these would either be blinking or on. It's just a thought. I may try that and see if it still works. But that is all working. Now, the only thing that I don't have working yet is the system to pull the overflow items out of the system. But one little thing that I thought about that's a little happy accident on this is if we have blocks in this section that are being unloaded, as soon as it leaves, the minecart leaves that section, it will pull back the pistons over here and turn the redstone back on, and the second half of this trip will be fast. So that is actually really nice. So I need to get that other section set up here, pulling the hoppers off. For now, I'm just going to set it up with a chest here, because yeah, I've got to rebuild the loading system and a whole nother wall of these, and my god, does this take a lot of chests. So we have 64 chests just up in the top for storage, and then we have another 16 underneath for the filter chests. So yeah, there's a lot of chests go into this thing. With 3 sections here already, we're almost up to 4 stacks of chests. When we put the 4th section in, we'll be at 5 stacks of chests between the filter chests and the actual storage chests. And I think that should be enough. But yeah, let me get at least this overflow diversion system put in, and then I'll be back. Well, I think I am ready for the first full-scale test of the entire system. So we've got the overflow here running over into the second loader. We have all of this set up. I don't have any filters in these chests yet, but I do have the regular overflow here, because anything that makes it over to the second half of this sorter there's not going to be much over here. But we're actually going to dump it into this chest. So I've got a whole bunch of stuff here, some overflow items and some various garbage, and a whole bunch of stuff that I've been using to build. So we're going to dump all of this in here, and this all should run through the system, get sorted out, and so we should start to see here in a little bit. If I get underneath here, we should start to see items coming out of there in a little bit, because we're already running. Yep, here come the pistons. So now those will send this cart down. So the pistons actually are one that go into the other system. So we should see, actually, yeah, they're already over here. So this is working. So now if we come over here to our redstone chest, we see pistons coming in. Oh, that is great. That is absolutely great. It's working. It is working. Oh. So we have a couple more modules to put in, but they're all going to be kind of over in this area because we still need to put in our non-stackable item filter, and we need to put in our 16 stackable item filter, and then have a little simple storage system for that. But oh, this makes me so happy. This is working. Now I can start working on decorating this. I'll clean up this hopper chain here so that it looks a little better. Oh, it's great. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for this episode. So I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to give a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any thoughts about what I've been working on, be sure to leave that down in the comments. And I will see you next time. Bye.